Monarch, Legacy of Monsters is a show that follows the Randa family, a dynasty of scientists and adventurers who have a deep connection to Monarch, the secret organization that studies and protects the Titans. The show spans multiple timelines, from the 1950s to the present day, and reveals the secrets and mysteries of the Hollow Earth, the hidden realm where the Titans originate from. The show begins with Kate Randa, a school teacher who witnessed Godzilla's attack on San Francisco in 2015, visiting Tokyo to settle her father's affairs. There, she meets her half-brother, Kentaro, who is a journalist and a fan of their father, Hiroshi Randa, a renowned Monarch scientist. Together, they discover a hidden stash of files and recordings that belong to their grandfather, Bill Randa, the founder of Monarch. They also meet May, a hacker, and Kentaro's ex-girlfriend, who helps them access the files. The files reveal that Bill Randa was a cryptozoologist who was obsessed with finding the truth about the Titans, the ancient creatures that ruled the Earth before humans. He was joined by his wife, Keiko Miura, a Japanese scientist who shared his passion, and Lee Shaw, an American soldier who became their friend and protector. The trio embarked on several expeditions across the world, encountering and studying various Titans, such as Godzilla, Kong, Mothra, Rodan, and more. They also faced dangers from the government, rival organizations, and rogue Titans, such as the Mutos and the Ion Dragon. The show alternates between the past and the present, as Kate and Kentaro learn more about their family's legacy and their role in Monarch. They also realize that they are being hunted by Monarch agents, who want to retrieve the files and silence them. They decide to seek help from Lee Shaw, who is still alive and living in a nursing home. Shaw tells them that he knows where their father is, and that he has a plan to rescue him. Shaw reveals that he and Hiroshi were part of a secret project called Operation Axis Mundi, which involved sending a team of explorers into the Hollow Earth, the source of the Titans. The project was funded by Apex Cybernetics, a shady corporation that had ulterior motives for studying the Titans. Shaw and his team entered the Hollow Earth through a portal in Antarctica, but they were attacked by the Ion Dragon, a powerful Titan that guarded the entrance. Shaw was the only survivor, but he was trapped in a strange dimension between the Hollow Earth and the surface world. He spent 20 years there, until he was rescued by Hiroshi, who had followed his signal. However, Hiroshi was captured by Apex, who wanted to use his knowledge and expertise to create their own Titans, such as Mechagodzilla. Shaw managed to escape, but he never gave up on finding Hiroshi and exposing Apex. He tells Kate and Kentaro that they need to go to Skull Island, where Apex has a secret base and where Hiroshi is being held. He also tells them that they need to find Keiko, who is still alive and trapped in the same dimension as he was. Kate, Kentaro, Shaw, and May travel to Skull Island, where they encounter Kong, the king of the island and the protector of the natives. They also meet Tim, a young Monarch agent who is sympathetic to their cause and who helps them infiltrate the Apex base. There, they find the pod that Shaw and his team used to enter the Hollow Earth, and they use it to travel to the dimension where Keiko is. They also discover that Apex is planning to unleash Mechagodzilla on the world, using Hiroshi's brain as a control device. In the dimension, they find Keiko, who has been surviving for 53 years by scavenging and repairing the pod. She is overjoyed to see her grandson, Kentaro, and her granddaughter, Kate. She also reunites with Shaw, who still loves her. They decide to escape the dimension by finding another portal, but they are attacked by the Ion Dragon again. Godzilla arrives and fights the Ion Dragon, giving them a chance to escape. Shaw sacrifices himself to distract the Ion Dragon, while Kate, Kentaro, Keiko, and May make it to the pod and return to the surface. They emerge on Skull Island, where they are greeted by Tim and some Monarch soldiers. They also have an emotional reunion with Hiroshi, who has been freed by Tim and his allies. However, they soon learn that 2 years have passed since they entered the dimension, and that the world has changed. Apex has taken over Monarch and has been using the Titans for their own purposes. They have also unleashed Mechagodzilla, a giant robot that resembles Godzilla, but is more powerful and ruthless. Mechagodzilla has been destroying cities and killing Titans, in an attempt to become the new alpha of the planet. Kate, Kentaro, Keiko, Hiroshi, May, and Tim decide to stop Apex and Mechagodzilla, and to restore Monarch to its original mission. They also realize that they have a special bond with the Titans, especially Godzilla and Kong, who recognize them as allies and friends. They use their skills and resources to hack into Apex's network, to sabotage their operations, and to rally the remaining Monarch agents to their side. They also use their knowledge and experience to communicate with the Titans, to enlist their help, and to coordinate their attacks. They manage to infiltrate Apex's headquarters, where they confront Walter Simmons, the CEO of Apex and the mastermind behind Mechagodzilla. Simmons reveals that he is a descendant of Jonah Allen, the eco-terrorist who unleashed King Ghidorah in Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Simmons says that he hates the Titans and wants to wipe them out, because he blames them for the death of his family. He also says that he wants to create a new world order, where humans are the dominant species and where Apex is the supreme authority. He also reveals that he has a secret weapon, a Titan called the Omega, which he claims is the most powerful and ancient of all. The Omega is revealed to be a colossal dragon-like creature, with 3 heads, 6 wings, and a long tail. It is the original Alpha of the Titans, the one who created and ruled over the Hollow Earth. It is also the progenitor of all the other Titans, including Godzilla and Kong. The Omega was sealed away in the deepest part of the Hollow Earth, by the ancient civilizations that worshipped the Titans. However, Apex managed to awaken and control it, using a device that mimics the Orca, the device that can communicate with the Titans. Simmons unleashes the Omega, which emerges from the Hollow Earth and flies to the surface. The Omega is so powerful that it can create storms, earthquakes, and tsunamis with its mere presence. It also has the ability to absorb and manipulate energy, such as radiation, electricity, and fire. It can also regenerate from any injury, and even grow new limbs and heads. The Omega is a threat to both the Titans and the humans, as it wants to reclaim its throne and destroy everything that stands in its way. The Omega is confronted by Godzilla and Kong, who team up to fight it. They are joined by other Titans, such as Mothra, Rodan, Behemoth, Scylla, and more. They also have the support of Kate, Kentaro, Keiko, Hiroshi, Mei, Tim, and the Monarch agents, who use their weapons and vehicles to assist them. The battle is epic and intense, as the Omega proves to be a formidable foe, and as Mechagodzilla joins the fray, controlled by Simmons. The battle reaches its climax, when the Omega unleashes its ultimate attack, a blast of energy that can destroy the entire planet. Godzilla and Kong try to stop it, but they are overpowered and injured. Kate, Kentaro, Keiko, Hiroshi, Mei, and Tim decide to sacrifice themselves, by using the pod to enter the Omega's mouth and detonate it from the inside. They say their goodbyes to each other and to the Titans, and thank them for their friendship and courage. They manage to destroy the Omega's core, causing it to explode and disintegrate. The explosion also destroys Mechagodzilla and kills Simmons, ending Apex's reign of terror. The world is saved, but at a great cost. Godzilla and Kong survive, but they are wounded and exhausted. They mourn the loss of their human allies, and roar in tribute to them. They also acknowledge each other as equals and friends, and part ways peacefully. Godzilla returns to the ocean, while Kong returns to Skull Island. The other Titans also disperse, and return to their habitats. The show ends with a montage of the Randa family's legacy, and their impact on the world and the Titans. A voiceover from Kate says that they have fulfilled their destiny, and that they hope that humans and Titans can coexist in harmony. The show also had a lot of humor and heart, as it balanced the dark and serious tone with some light and funny moments. The show also had a lot of emotion and drama, as it explored the relationships and conflicts of the characters, such as the family bonds, the love interests, the betrayals, and the sacrifices. The show also had a lot of depth and complexity, as it tackled some themes and issues that are relevant to our world today, such as the environmental crisis, the nuclear threat, the corporate greed, the scientific ethics, and the human nature. The show also had a lot of mystery and intrigue, as it revealed some secrets and surprises that kept the viewers guessing and wanting more. The show also had a lot of creativity and originality, as it introduced some concepts and ideas that were new and innovative, such as the Axis Mundi, the Mechagodzilla, and the Gamma Bursts. The show also had a lot of quality and production value, as it had a stellar cast, a talented crew, a brilliant soundtrack, and a stunning visual effects. The show also had a lot of consistency and continuity, as it had a clear vision, a coherent story, and a satisfying conclusion. This is Team GTR signing off.